Hey guys, I am back after what seems like a very long time, especially for a craft that wasn't a commission or an order. Um, this kind of is, but it's kind of not. Long story short, I live in government housing. So, in my state, at least, if you don't have a paycheck type of job, which I'm a housewife, that's what my husband and I decided on before we got married. So please do not leave in a comment that, well, I work and I do this at the house and yada, yada, yada. That's great for your life. That's what you decided upon. Good for you. Go, girl. Whatever other phrase makes you feel better. But in my family, this is what works out for us. And we're kind of in government housing by choice because I live in a town that's like 40,000 people. So we started when after we got married and he moved down here to be with me because at the time I was a caretaker for somebody. So I kind of had to stay here in my town. We got to looking around and government housing was just way cheaper, like at least $300 cheaper for rent. So that's why we're here and not in like another apartment or a rent type house or whatever. So, anyway, I really don't need to explain this to y'all. Everybody's different. Anyway, the reason I'm even mentioning all that to begin with is because I have to do community service. I never got my license. I'm 36 years old. I know, shocker, but just never got taught. And, I'm used to the family, I'm not even talking about, since I've been married to my husband, but just growing up in my family, we had one car. So if I'm learning how to drive and I wreck the car, guess what? We're all fucked. So anyway, yeah, so I just never got my license. So I had to work it out with the people in the office, um, a way for me to do community service without having a vehicle. And I mentioned that, sometimes I do arts and crafts and bring it up to the community center, which is in the same building as the housing office. And so got it worked out to where I could do community crafts. So now you're all caught up. All right. So this one right here, there's like hooks, like so this can hang on the wall, and this is intended for the ladies in the office. Um, I know it's a little dark, but right there is a binder with like three tabbed divided sections for whatever the person wants to use it for. I did a couple of those. Those I got from Walmart. I think originally they had like coloring books or something in them, but I saw, and I have like two more. Um, anyway, I saw them, snagged them up, and boom. Some scrapbook paper later, they're way prettier than they started out. Also, I have one of those acrylic photo frames, and you do the post-it note, and then have like a little cardboard tube from something I forgot what, but I saved the tube, and I stuck that on the side, and I put a couple pins in there. So anyway, this right here. It's really hard for me. I love the idea of mixed media, and I really, really, really am trying to like practice and get better at it. But it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to be random and messy and just, going for it type deal. So I'm practicing, I'm doing my best. I kind of, for the most part, I'm happy how this turned out. I probably wouldn't have used such big white splotches, but I was kind of in a hurry, so I just grabbed um, this right here and I just took out the thing and you know, you know how it is. All right. So right here, I have a drawer pull. Just stuck that there. These jute strings came from, I want to say like Petaloo. It's a package of flowers. They have like little like, ooh, hello. All right, like the little velvety flowers, and actually I think it came from, no, it came from this one. That's right. But this is by the same company. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, so I just grabbed them up, glued them down, slapped it down, whatever. Um, Wood crown that I gessoed, and then did black embossing. And you probably can't see very well, but I have like three little, technically they're nail art stones, and I have like the bigger version, but I love it on dark projects. Sorry about the glare, but anyway, yeah, I love it, especially like a steampunk or something. I'll slap those suckers all over the place. Love them. Little itty bitty key, metal angel wing. I got some opal magic wax in the vintage silk. It had white gesso on it, so I put some of that on there. The spray that I used, well, the blue is Broken China. In the middle right here, it's all Tim Holtz Distress Spray. Spun Sugar and Tea Dye and Tattered Rose. And then my own little concoction. It's kind of like a coppery, sort of. Has like a shimmery eyeshadow and stuff in it. Alright, then I think these are Prima butterflies. I want to say, if I'm wrong, sorry, but then some things on here I got from Wish. The dragonfly, these type of roses. They came in a package. It was this color, and then like this, but it was green in the middle, red and purple. I think that's all of them. Anyway, really super cheap. And also these little stamen dealy bobs and these leaves. I can't remember. I want to say Marion Smith. I'm pretty sure. Also, these little white roses came from Wish. Michaels. Don't know. Michaels. And again, Marion Smith. Pretty sure this is Petaloo. Wish. Marion Smith. Michaels. Burlap and Doily. I don't know. Wish. Tim Holtz. Don't remember where I got this washi tape. The teacup is one of those acrylic album dealy bobs, which I'm sorry. I mean, I technically, yeah, you could put pictures on it, but there would be like no decoration. Not really, honestly. So I've been dying to do something like this with the teacup. So anyway, so I put take risks, make a difference, because these ladies do deal with a lot of people that depend on, I mean, everybody depends on their house, of course, naturally, but people that live here, it's expensive to move. Like easy $1,000, no problem. I don't know many people myself that can just up and move like that. So I made sure to kind of stick that on there to remind them to make a difference in their community. Anyway, so I just kind of did it to where the flowers are like spilling out of the teacup. Don't ask me, I can't remember. Michaels. So, oh, and also the stencil that I used, that was also from Wish. Alright, and then on the back, I don't know, I got this little sucker from somewhere, another project. Don't remember where. And yes, I know my finger or whatever's in the way. Sorry. But anyway, just want to do a project share here pretty soon. My step mother-in-law, I guess she would be. My husband's father remarried like 20 years ago, like 25 or something. So I don't know. Anyway, she wants me to do a junk journal for her and a scrapbook for their dog Colby that they had to put down due to old age. It's like a mercy put down. Um, so I have to wait for my Tim Holtz, um, the 9-piece grid stamp box set with all the different sizes or whatever. I took that up to grandma's because unfortunately, very sadly, my husband's grandfather passed away on Christmas morning. We were getting ready to go up there anyway because we always go up there for Christmas, and they called and told us the news and everything. Um, but Robert's cousin Michelle, which lives at grandma's house, has been bugging the crap out of me for like damn near a year to bring up some of my stamps. So I did. And I brought along my package of Tim Holtz stamp blocks. And while we were there after the funeral, everybody pitched in, and Grandpa was a hoarder. I'm sorry, I love Grandpa, but he was a hoarder. Like, he loved going to thrift shops and the basement and their room and practically their whole house. I mean, like, it was getting very, very full. So anyway, everybody pitched in and this goes to Goodwill, this goes, wherever, yada yada. And I think somewhere, somehow, my stamping blocks got into the giveaway pile, might as well say, or something. I don't freaking know. So I reordered some, and then I'm waiting for those to come in, and then I will start on that, and then I will do videos for those. Excuse me. So, anyway, that is it. I know I'm rambling. Sorry. Hopefully, gave you an idea. As usual, I hope it inspired, so on and so forth. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys.